Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vickybest and I'm Vicky. You are the very best for always tuning in to my videos. Today we'll be talking about wise fear. The wise fear refers to the fear of God. Proverbs 1 verse 7. And the fear of the Lord is one of them. Wise is the man who first fear God. Now take note. When the fear of God is neglected, we drift into disobedience. Like any other discipline, fear of God keeps you honest with yourself and with God. It is the beginning of your accountability as an individual. Now get this. The grace of God without the fear of God, it's only an illusion. The grace of God without the fear of God is an illusion. It is not possible. There is no grace without fear, just as there can't be fear without grace. Foolish is the one that does not fear God, and the fruits of not fearing God is foolish decisions and undisciplined living. Without the fear of God, sin is very much inevitable. In the Bible, sin, when you sin, one thing with sin is that it whispers to you that you're a fool. You don't have the fear of God. Sin literally tells you that you don't have the fear of God. And that is where condemnation, guilt, shame, low self-esteem, worthlessness, inferiority complex, delay, weariness. You start having this, you start telling yourself false statements about yourself, which was never written in the volume of book that God has for you. You are no longer bold to stand by the truth because you feel filthy. That is sin. And sin is not even the problem. It's after effect of sin that's the big deal. You enjoy sin when you're doing it, but the after effect the after effect is what God is so concerned about, because sin has a way of draining your soul, snatching your soul, boxing that great light of yours that God has instilled into you to go out there and shine. It has a way of dimming your light. It has a way of delaying destiny. It has a way of making the whole process longer than it ought to be. Thank God we have a God who knows how to work all things, make all things to work together for our good. Trust me, you need to know this God. Let's take this topic to a different angle. Now, it looks like it's only the negative stuff that are sin, but otherwise is the case. Let's look at successful people. It's very easy when you become successful. Sin is inevitable. In fact, sin become attracted to you, or you become so attracted to sin because it's very affordable. It's very affordable when you're very successful. Sin is always around. Success is an enemy to fearing the Lord, because to get successful, to be honest, the more you get successful, the more you feel the fear anymore. The more you experience success, the more you are prone not to fear. However, the opposite needs to be the case. The more successful you become, the more you need the fear of God. Very rampant. Successful people, they have a lot of things filed up. They have a lot of things backed up in their cupboard. Because success has a way of exposing you to these things, even though you're never that kind of person. But because you're successful, you feel you have the luxury to do what you want without being questionable, without being accountable for it. Now, if you're very wise, it is at this level you need to increase your accountability. Be brutally honest with yourself. If your circle is not telling you the truth, you'll be left with yourself. Make sure you tell yourself the truth at all times. Sit down and examine yourself. Examine your decision. Examine your action. Thank God you have the Holy Spirit. We all have the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is there for a purpose, to lead us and guide us in all truth. The Holy Spirit is going to tell you the truth. We have the Spirit that tells us when we do wrong. If we are to be very honest with ourselves, you can tell when you did something wrong because there is a knowing in you that you can't deny.